Welcome to RV Kitchen, where all my practical recipes, honey, are cheap, easy, and delicious, just like me. Tonight, I'm feeling like a pulled pork sandwich. But honey, I've got a lot to do today, and I don't feel like dragging out the smoker or grill. So, I've got the counter prepped with some aluminum foil, about 3 sheets overlapping, and then we're going to take and grab ourselves one of those wonderful little pork loins you can find right in the meat section. They're already done up with seasoning and whatnot. This one I chose is applewood smoke and flavored. I thought that'd be lovely. And I've got that searing in a pan with a little bit of oil in it, and I'm not going to cook it until it's done all the way. I'm just wanting a good color. And honey, this one had bacon all over it, so the bacon was just rendering. It was fabulous. A whole movement, really, that required a cigarette at the end. All right, once you got some good color on this, and honey, I mean a good amount of color, what you're going to do is you're going to take and pull that baby on out, and then you're going to rest it on that aluminum foil. Now, you can stop there, or you can be a little bit extra and grab yourself one of those little packets that's got seasoning blends in it. I'm keeping with the theme by going with the applewood, if you will. And we're just going to give a little sprinkling all over. Nothing too crazy because, honey, this is about being easy. After all, my meals are supposed to be cheap, easy, and delicious. Now, if you were doing this on the grill or smoker, well, honey, keep following all these steps. What you would do is smoke your meat for a minute, pull it out, and then you would start this step. So, of course, I wasn't going to let all those beautiful bacon bits go to waste, so we're going to pile them on top, along with not quite a whole stick, maybe a little more than half of a stick of butter. You can use salted or unsalted, doesn't matter. Then you're going to wrap it up like a little baby. Oh, really you want this nice and tight, y'all, because you don't want nothing leaking in or out. If I had $1 for every time I've had that problem. Actually, I'd be broke. I'm confident in saying I'd be broke. Slide that into a crock pot, and then you're going to add yourself a little bit of water, about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. And this is just extra, y'all. I'm going to throw in a little liquid smoke just because I had it and I don't use it enough. If anything, it will infuse. Now, it's 10:20 a.m. We're going to let that rock out on high in the crock pot. And then, baby, at 5:55 on the dot, because that was the random time I chose, we're going to give it a check. It smells absolutely wonderful in the RV, y'all. And if you notice, most of that water that we put on the outside in that crock pot liner has evaporated out. Perfect. Now let's see what's going on the inside. Ooh, putting up a fight with that aluminum foil. I shouldn't have done such a good job. Ooh, it's looking beautiful in there. I think I might crawl on in and take a nap. Be careful to pull this out because there's going to be a lot of juice in it. Look at all that gorgeous and that butter and the bacon. Ooh, Lord help me. You're going to remove your pork loin, and you're just going to take a fork and, honey, give it the magic test. Look at that, baby, just shredding without any effort behind it. And yes, I'm going to crumble them bacon bits on in there with it because, honey, that's just flavor. Now, grab yourself about 2 tablespoons of that delicious renderings, and we're just going to kind of, wet it out a little bit. And trust me, honey, you're not going to need salt, pepper, or anything. This is plenty seasoned. Now it's just a matter of what you're going to do with it. You could stuff this in a baked potato, put it in between 2 soft tacos, or, honey, just eat it as is. But like I said, tonight we're going to have ourselves a pulled pork sandwich, and I'm serving it up with some unbaked beans. Yes, that recipe is already uploaded, baby. Well, honey, open up because this one is for you. And the next time I see y'all, we'll be back at the RV Kitchen. Ooh, we're going in head first. Oh.